Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night and we're live from Villa Park for the Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust Values Awards 2025, sponsored by Summerhill Services Limited. The awards ceremony is about to begin.
அப்படின்ற
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night, and we're live from Villa Park for the Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust Values Awards 2025, sponsored by Summerhill Services Limited. Please welcome your hosts, Rasheen Fallon-Williams and Phil Gale.
Wow, what an amazing way to start our awards. A huge thank you to our wonderful dancers, to Naminfa, Leon, Georgina, Thushara and Renya. They have either all changed shifts, taken leave from their jobs at Rayside to be with us tonight. Thank you so much, thank you. It's really fantastic to be here and together again tonight, reminiscent of last year. So great to have so many more people here and so much great energy. I'm really looking forward to celebrating the extraordinary work that everyone in the Trust and everyone here tonight is doing. But there are a few bits of housekeeping. I'm really pleased to say it's not too late for me to tell you that there isn't going to be a fire drill and that if there is, that we need to assemble in the car park. Equally, you will have already noticed, I don't need to tell you, that tonight's being filmed and photographed. If anybody feels really strongly about not wanting to be part of that, please let somebody in the room know, and we'll make sure that we don't use any footage of yourselves. A really huge thank you to Shane Bray and Neil Hathaway, who are here tonight from our sponsors. So this is the first time ever that the awards have been solely sponsored. And that has meant that every penny of what happens tonight has come from Summerhill Services Limited. Thank you to Shane and to Neil for thinking about us and supporting us in the way you do. But more importantly, to our colleagues in SSL who do hugely important jobs to help keep the Trust going, whether that's by transporting things around, by providing food, by making sure that our wards and our clinics are clean. So thank you so much. So now on with the actual... Shall I just stop there? Shall I just pass to Phil?
Yes.
I think I'll just pass to Phil.
Oh, thank you, Rasheen. Can I just extend my thanks as well to the dancers from Rayside, our international educated nurses. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. They haven't been here with us long, but they came and performed, and I'm sure you all thought it was brilliant as much as I did as well. And I also want to echo my thanks to Shane and to Neil, who volunteered to sponsor this wonderful event, and I think a second round of applause would be quite fitting for them both. So again, it's good to see you all. It's wonderful to be back here again at Aston Villa, and yeah, I know some of you may support other clubs, but we're here at Aston Villa. and it's great to see so many of you, so many of our colleagues from across the Trust coming together for such a joyful occasion. Did you enjoy the bingo? Yeah, it was good fun, wasn't it? So some of us may never get the chance to work directly with each other. So this evening is a lovely opportunity and occasion to connect, to celebrate and to recognise the phenomenal work that's actually happening every single day in every team, every service, and actually in every role. There were so many, a nice little ripple of applause there. You know, there were so many incredible nominations this year, each one a story of dedication and also impact, and many of which we'll hear about and honour this evening, but we know they are the tip of the iceberg. So much great work happens at BSHMFT each and every day. And reading through the nominations, we read through the nominations, it really was quite moving. The stories we received, how much people care about their colleagues, their service users, and our shared values. So whether you are a finalist or not tonight, if you were nominated, it means you actually made a difference. Yeah. You really did. You actually made a difference. So shall we begin the first award of the evening?
So I'd like to invite Dave Tomlinson. For those of you who don't know Dave, he's our Executive Director of Finance and Estates, our Non-Executive Director, Sue Bedwood, and Chris Barber, who's one of our governors, to get on with giving the first award.
So you thought Batman was racy. So this first award, the Committed Award, this award celebrates someone who shows relentless dedication to their role, who motivates others, steps up when it matters most, and shows what it means to be truly committed to the work we do and the people we serve.
First of all, an additional award for the funkiest bingo caller of the evening, the owner. Let's take a look at the finalists of the Committed Award.
I'm Chris, I'm the Senior CCR Support Technician. I manage the support team for the West Midlands Shared Care Record. So my job involves supporting all partner organisations across the West Midlands Shared Care Record. So I quite enjoy technical problems and the variety of work that I have within this role, both doing project work and support work. So being committed to me is important in this role because of the impact that the system has on both patient care and also the clinician's ability to deliver that care. When I received the email to say that I'd been nominated for the award, I was quite surprised and I am very grateful to be nominated. To Stuart Newnham, who's nominated me, thank you for nominating me for this award. I'm very grateful.
Hi, my name's Hadia and I'm a ward manager working at Mustak. So I work on Trent, which is a rehab ward, and my job is basically making sure that I'm working closely with the patient, aiding their recovery back into the community and working in collaboration with them. As well as that though, it's also managing staff, ensuring staff well-being on the wards, making sure that my staff feel heard, and I'm creating a safe space for them, making sure they're happy to come into work. I'm very committed to my role and I'm passionate about what I do because I've got family members who also suffer from mental health problems, so that really makes me want to go into work and actually make a difference and make a change. When I found out that I'd been nominated, I was really shocked and it made me feel really happy because I felt like all the work that I'd been doing over the last year has been acknowledged and staff, really appreciated the work that I've been doing. So for the people who took their time out to nominate me, I just want to give you a great big thank you.
My name's Natasha. I work here at Grove Avenue and I'm the team administrator, taking care of all the admin duties, ordering invoices, reports and so on. Yeah. So Grove Avenue, we're a unit, step to recovery unit, it's a rehab unit, so it's just basically getting service users ready to go back out into the community. Do you know what gets me out of bed every morning is that we've got a great team here at Grove Avenue. The staff are really great, we work well as a team. The service users are great, I get along with them really well. Anyone can come to me and ask me anything at all times. I get people calling me up asking me stuff, like if they're out on the road, Natasha, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Like I want to book a holiday and stuff like that. I get loads of questions from all over the place, yeah, but it makes me happy to come to work. When I first looked at the shortlisted on Connect, I seen my name and I thought, oh God, I know there's another Natasha Jones that works for the company. I thought, but then it said STR and I thought, oh my gosh, it's me. I couldn't stop smiling. I was so shocked. I was really overwhelmed. I couldn't believe that I'd actually been shortlisted, so I was really, really happy, yeah. I would just like to say thank you so much to be recognised in the work that I do, and I really appreciate being nominated for this category, so it means a lot to me, so thank you.
They really are such inspiring individuals. So, I'd just like to announce the Bronze Award goes to Chris Cook.
Chris is sadly not able to attend tonight, so we'll make sure we get his certificate to him.
So the Silver Award goes to Natasha Jones.
I'd just like to say thank you for being nominated, to my manager Neil who nominated me. He couldn't be here tonight because he said he can't step foot in the Villa ground because he's a Blue supporter. He said it'd be a crime for him to come, so he hasn't come tonight. But thank you to Monica and Denise, my work colleagues who have come to support me, and my sister, my mum and my partner Ash. So thank you to everyone.
So that means that, well done Natasha, congratulations, that our final gold award for the committed award goes to Hadia Iftikhar.
my God, I was not expecting to give a speech. I'm very nervous, but thank you so much. I feel so supported by my team at Rayside, Team Trent. Yeah, thank you for all those who nominated me, and you guys have been a great support on the awards. Thank you to my family and friends as well. That's it.
The Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust Values Awards 2025.
So, huge congratulations to all three of you. It's clear from the nominations of these and many others just how much teams value the energy and commitment you bring. Moving on now to Quality Improvement Research and Innovation Award, to be presented by Chief Nurse Lisa Stally-Green, Governor Umar Ali, and Non-Exec Director Winston Weir.
Good evening. Well done, Hadia and Rayside team. This award recognises those who drive improvement through innovation and research, helping us deliver better care and better outcomes for our service users.
Let's take a look at the finalists.
So this quality improvement project is about improving the experience of international medical graduate doctors that arrive in the UK and join the Trust. The project consists of international medical graduate doctors who are bringing their lived experience to the fore with compassion, unreserved commitment and a lens of equality to ensure that future doctors do not have to go through the avoidable challenges that they went through.
One of the key parts for the methodology is data. So I was a data lead and I sent out monthly surveys which give us valuable feedback so that we know how to improve things for IMGs.
By improving the experience of IMG doctors, giving them the confidence to carry out their day-to-day job, adjusting to the British culture, ultimately it's going to improve the doctor-patient relationship and leading to more patient safety, less staff burnout, and good clinical outcomes.
We are truly honoured to be nominated for this project. As an IMG myself, we have put our hearts into this project and we have embedded the trust values in this project, and we are really proud to be nominated for this.
So I work as a neuropsychiatrist within the Trust at the Barbary, and that looks after people between neurology and psychiatry, often people with brain problems who have changes in their mental state and behaviour. But at the moment, I predominantly look after people with Huntington's disease, which is an inherited genetic condition which presents predominantly with changes in the way people think and the way people act. Well, I've been nominated for the Quality Improvement Research and Innovation Award, I think primarily for the research bit, because our research into Huntington's disease is on the cutting edge of what's happening in the world. We know now that we can use treatments that actually will do what we want them to do, and we're just in the process of refining those. So before long, those treatments will be effectively on the market, and I hope available to my patients. So that's a big plus for the patients. I was really surprised to receive the nomination because nobody told me that they were going to nominate me. I was really happy as well because I really want the work that I'm doing, first of all, to be recognised and to be more widely publicised. So I'm happy and proud, but to start with, I was mainly surprised. I'd like to say thank you so much to the person who's nominated me, because it feels nice to be nominated, but it also means that the person who nominated me had me in mind and values what I do. So yeah, I'd just like to say thanks a lot for that. I appreciate it.
Our QI team
comprises of multidisciplinary staff, and we also have EBEs on board. Our project looks at addressing health inequalities in clinical settings, and we've been looking at addressing cultural competencies in staff in mental health settings. Our project has 3 main strands.
So firstly, we developed a resource page which we have on Connect. So the purpose of our resource page is to support our staff in delivering culturally sensitive, person-centred care, and it includes lots of different translated materials and signposting information for our service users when they're in need.
Secondly, we developed co-produced evidence-based 2 modules of training to address the culture competences in clinical setting.
So thirdly, we co-produced a single-page communication passport. So this will hopefully give a snapshot of each service user beyond the diagnosis, and this will be soon live across Rio.
So at the heart of this project, we've co-produced with our EBEs along all of the way, and we've co-developed this with all of the wider staff teams to really think about how we can address health inequalities.
So being new to ICCR, what drew me to this project was its groundbreaking initiative to really give our service users a voice.
So what stood out for me in this project was the use of a very powerful QI tool of PDSA. So they were very creative and very bold in testing out changes, refining the changes and using them with the teams.
Thank you for the nomination.
There is really some incredible work happening at the Trust, and for me it's just wonderful to be here and to welcome you all. You're all heroes. When we were shortlisting, it was incredibly difficult to pick out 3 because we had at least 6 applications that could easily have won gold, silver or bronze. Anyway, the Bronze Award goes to Professor Hugh Rickards.
Hi, thank you. Thanks so much for nominating me and that. I just want to remind people that when I first started as a trainee in Highcroft Hospital in the late 80s, and anyone remember that? Highcroft late 80s? I don't really remember, there was a ward there called the Chronic Organic Ward, which had lots of patients with organic mental health problems in it, including people with Huntington's disease. And those are people who have big changes in the way they think and the way they behave. And back then there was no treatment at all. And right now we're testing treatments which look likely to be able to change the disease entirely, to make people a lot better and stop them getting worse. So it's just an amazing thing that's happened, which we can celebrate. And thank you all. Thank you to my lovely team over there as well. Thank you.
The Silver Award goes to, and the amazing thing about this is I'm actually sat on their table today, so please don't do anything to me. The International Medical Graduates QI Project Team.
say thank you because we worked really hard on this project and more members are not here, but we just really appreciate the nomination and the recognition. Thank you.
Well done, well done, well done, well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Great stuff. And that means the gold winner is the Cultural Competency QI Project Team.
This feels absolutely surreal. Absolutely honoured to be on this stage with these great people. And I mean great, they're absolutely fantastic. I'm lived experience and I've had the honour to work with these incredible team, and co-production has been the heart of it. It's been amazing. I have no words today. But this one's for all the incredible staff and the training or the help you do, and this award's for all of you, but also all the lived experience carers and their families. And for me, myself, as a 5-year-old girl that saw my dad go through some terrible things in the late 60s to now, we're standing here and working together and making a change. Thank you so much. Pass on to Mirza.
Thank you for the nomination, and this means a lot to us. Cultural competence is everybody's business, so let's work together, and we've just made a start. I think we have a long way to go, so thank you for your support.
The Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust Values Awards 2025.
So congratulations to you all. Your work is making a really big difference every day. So well done, everybody.
Well done, and thank you for leading the way. Moving on to our Inclusive Award. Please welcome our judges for this category. Chief Nurse Lisa Stalley-Green and Union Lead Andy Schaffer.
Hello again. The Inclusive Award recognises an individual who consistently makes others feel seen, heard and valued. Someone who actively includes everyone and creates space for different voices and perspectives.
Here are the shortlisted finalists for the Inclusive Award.
Hi, I'm Rachel and I work for Reach Out as the lead for patient experience and co-production. So core to our job is ensuring that people with lived experience of secure services are involved and their voice is influential in all of our services, all of our secure services. What being inclusive means to me is that the voice of our patients, whatever their particular needs, their particular communication needs, that they are included and that they feel included in everything that we do, and that we adapt the way that we work to meet the needs of every individual. That's what being inclusive means to me. I know it's a very strong word, but I love this. I love this work. I have been a mental health service user for nearly 40 years, and I'm really, really passionate about the voice of people's experience in making sure we deliver services well for people, and that's what gets me up, that's my spark, and I have to say this is the best job ever. I love it. So to the person who nominated me, I'd like to say thank you very much. It was a real honour to be nominated.
Hi, I'm Louise. I'm a community mental health nurse and I work within Op Courage. Op Courage is the military veterans mental health and wellbeing service, and we offer a military sensitive service to military veterans and their friends and family. I'm very privileged to meet a group of men and women who have served their country. The supporters of military veterans often don't have a voice and are very isolated themselves. As part of inclusion, I'm involved in a project which is improving access to female veterans to our service, and have developed a family and friends pathway to support the supporters. So when I discovered I'd been nominated, I was quite bewildered at first and shocked, but then felt quite honoured to be recognised by my colleagues.
So my name's Holly, I'm a ward manager at the Tamarind Centre on Acacia Ward. So since qualifying and since starting with the Trust, I've worked at the Tamarind Centre. I've worked on our ICU, I've worked on rehab wards and our personality disorder focus ward. I'm now the ward manager on Acacia, which is our rehab for 15 of our patients. So inclusion to me means that we demonstrate our trust values. For me as a person, I always try to include everybody, staff and service users. I try to be considerate and to always support where I can. And the main thing is that as a trust that we respect and everybody feels heard. So I think the service users value most about my job and me as their ward manager. I suppose it's the fact that I can be really open and honest with them. I try to create that environment and support that with my staff as well. I always listen and I always advocate for our service users as much as possible. I just want to recognise all of the brilliant staff at the Tamarind Centre who I work with, because without them I would not be the nurse and the manager that I am today. So I just want to say thank you to everyone.
Each of these finalists have demonstrated what it truly means to be inclusive in the way they work and support others.
Let's reveal the winners. The Bronze Award goes to Holly Holmes.
Just to say thank you to everyone, I suppose, and just to shout out to the Tamarind Centre, in particular Acacia Ward. Obviously I wouldn't be up for this nomination if it wasn't for all of my staff and everybody that I work with, so thank you.
And the Silver Award goes to Louise Reardon. It's fantastic work that Ops Courage do. And the gold winner of our Inclusive Award, with her own support club, wearing their sashes, so the gauntlet is laid down, guys, for next year, Rachel Upton.
Now, those who know me well know that I'm not very often speechless. I have so many thanks for our wonderful experts by experience whose prize this is. I just have the privilege to work with them and to make sure that people in secure services have their voice heard and are influential and make a difference. Nobody told me 30 years ago when I went into hospital during my nurse training that I would come onto amazing work like this. And I didn't know about these, oh sorry Liz. I didn't know about these sashes, but this is my wonderful, wonderful team who I work with, and it's just a great privilege. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, well done to all of our finalists, and thank you for the example you set and the difference that you make every day.
The next award is one that celebrates growth. Yeah, sorry. It's like tube trains. You either have to wait a long time or they come all at once, unlike West Midlands buses. The next award is one that celebrates growth, innovation and potential. It's time for the Rising Star Award. Please welcome back Roisin and Phil to present this award.
It's fantastic, isn't it? All of the awards that's already been presented, it's great. So this one, the Rising Star Awards, this award recognises someone who continues to develop within their role, bringing fresh ideas, energy and improvements to their team, service and, most importantly, to service user care. So here are the shortlisted finalists.
Hi, I'm Katie and I work in the Participation and Experience team, and I cover our acute wards and urgent care. My role is to involve our service users and carers as much as possible in everything that we do. I also coordinate the Patient Council for Acute Care. So it's all about giving service users a voice and involving them as much as possible in everything that we do to improve services and to improve care. One of the things I love most about my job is going onto a ward and seeing something happen that maybe we introduced or that was developed. For example, our morning meetings, that's happening on nearly every ward now, and they're really positive and it's a good start for the day. So seeing that happen has been great. I feel really honoured to have been nominated, and I suppose recognise, I feel like I work really hard and always try and make a difference to our service users and carers. So yeah, really happy. Whoever it was that nominated me, I'd like to say thank you. I feel really honoured to have been shortlisted for the award. So yeah, thank you for taking the time to write about me.
So my name's Natalie, I'm a ward manager based at Mary Seacole House, Ward 2. So Mary Seacole House is based in Winson Green. Ward 2 is a 14-bedded female acute inpatient unit. So I am ward manager there, so I oversee all my staff and obviously the ward and the managing of the ward. So working in mental health is something that I find really rewarding. I think other healthcare professionals, it can be quite one solution to the problem, whereas with mental health you have to be multifaceted and think outside of the box and have that flexibility, as it isn't linear. That's what I love so much about it, how it can be such an obscure solution to that problem, and seeing someone's recovery when they're really poorly and that turnaround, it's just the best feeling. I've got 3 children and I was late going to uni, starting in my 30s. So I want to be able to show them, look, you know, despite our challenges through life and despite starting late, this is what you can achieve. That's my drive. I'd like to say a massive thank you, I think, for the hard work that I've put in, but it just shows actually this hard work's paid off. It's phenomenal. I'm just really, really, really grateful and proud. Thank you.
So hi, I'm Sharon. I work at the first team at Rayside and I'm a community psychiatric nurse. Within my job role, I'm a community psychiatric nurse, so I go out and look after my patients on a weekly, monthly basis. I'm assessing their needs and their mental health every time I go out. I do medication, I'm also a phlebotomist, and I'm also an ECG trained technician. And if there's any concerns, I highlight them as well to my doctor. The feedback that I've had from my service users is that I'm open and honest and I treat them like human beings. I value their feelings and emotions and I take that into account. I'm very honest and open with them, and what they see as a big issue might be a small issue to other people, but it's not to them. So that then takes priority. And that's what I've really had from my patients, that I'm caring, I'm compassionate, and I consider their emotions and their feelings, and I do everything I can above and beyond to make sure that they're well and stay in the community. So the person that's nominated me, I'd like to say thank you. I'm very, very humbly honoured, over the moon really, still processing the fact that somebody is acknowledged the fact that the work that I do. So I'm so grateful, thank you.
Huge congratulations to all 3 of our nominees.
So, without further ado, let's announce the winners. So the Bronze Award goes to Natalie Hart.
Oh God, it's like the BAFTAs, are you? No, thank you so much to everybody. I'm just overwhelmed. I haven't got much to say because I'm just like, ah. But yeah, thank you. We got Ward
2. And the Silver Award goes to Sharon Nolan.
told me I needed to do a speech because all I do is waffle. As usual, I didn't listen. So here goes. So I'd just like to say thank you to absolutely every person that has gone just through my journey. Oh, God, I'm emotional. To my family, to my friends, to everybody that has supported me through this, my new management team, my old management team. Just wouldn't have done it without any of you. So just wanted to say thank you, guys. It means a lot.
Oh, that's great. And finally, the gold winner of the Rising Star Award goes to Katie Wilmot.
Oh wow, thank you everyone. I'm really proud of myself. I became part of this trust 13 and a half years ago when I became a service user. When I had my daughter, I became very unwell and I was on the mother and baby unit for a long time. Then I became an expert by experience. I went on to the mother and baby unit. I used to paint the nails for the moms on the ward and share our experiences. And then along the way, working in Recovery College, now working in the Participation Experience team, all the encouragement I've had, Catherine to Sandra, everyone in my team, Jane and Nagina who are here, and I absolutely love what I do now. I love being able to get involved in projects that involve our service users and carers, and working with our experts by experience as well. It's really rewarding. So yeah, thank you very much.
The Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust Values Awards 2025.
Totally echo what was just said. All three of you are amazing. You're inspirational. You are our future. You're the future for the communities of Birmingham and Solihull. Thank you so much.
Yeah, all three who came for the awards tonight, for that particular one, the Rising Star Awards, you are all definitely rising stars. And so now let's move on to our next category, which is the compassionate category. There's just a few over here that was screaming there. The compassionate category. Can you please welcome to the stage our judges, Deputy Chief Executive Patrick Narumbu, and also Winston Weir, our Non-Executive Director.
Yeah. Are you having a great time? I didn't hear you. Are you having a great time? Exactly, yeah. It's an honor to present the Compassion Award with my fellow judge and Winston.
And likewise, it's an honour to present this category with my fellow judge, Patrick. This award recognises someone who consistently shows kindness, empathy, understanding, listening to others, and putting people first in all they do. Here are the shortlisted finalists for the Compassionate Award.
Hi, my name's Atul Gai. I work for ICCR as a service support manager. I look after the CMHT teams across South and West Birmingham. So a normal day today is I'd log on at 8 o'clock, catching up on emails from the night before that have come in, bringing up a dashboard, looking at the KPIs, looking at what areas we need to improve, and then just liaising with the team leads to see what issues they've got on the day-to-day. I've got a passion for my role. So I know if I can make a difference with the admin processes, making sure things are streamlined, a lot smoother, the end goal would be the patients are being seen in a timely manner, appointments are being sent out in a timely manner. It's all the little things that make the difference. It feels nice to be acknowledged, and to me it just encourages me to keep that compassion going forward in everything I do on the day-to-day. So to the person that's nominated me, I'd like to say thank you for acknowledging that. It deeply means a lot to me, and I'd just like to say how I've made you feel is to take that on board and pass on the compassion in everything you do on a day-to-day basis.
So my name is Dalby Musana. I'm based at the Aliester. I manage the NHS 111 helpline. So the purpose of the 111 helpline is for people who are in mental health crisis. They call in and we try and avoid wastage of ambulances and A&E. So we advise people on how they can access the services, what help they need. Okay, so the things I enjoy most is that actually people come to us in crisis with some of the interventions we give them. They feel much better after that intervention, and you know what? There's no better feeling than somebody saying to you, thank you. Being compassionate to me is actually taking on board other people's views, listening to what's being said to you, and actually bouncing back an answer that they might already have. It was absolutely wonderful to be nominated for the Compassionate Award. I really was. I feel really proud and I feel really humbled that there's somebody out there who thinks I am compassionate. So the person or persons that have nominated me saying just thank you doesn't feel enough, but I'm really, really proud that they've done this, and I feel very humbled by it.
Hi, my name is Jika. I'm based at the Small Youth Health Center and I work as a support time and recovery worker. Small Youth Health Center is based in the community and offers support to service users who struggle with a myriad of mental health conditions. On a day-to-day basis, I engage with service users to foster courage, to promote independence, to offer practical support as regards their individual needs and their identified goals. Compassion to me is taking action to do whatever you can to make the situation better. There are times when our service users face a myriad of challenges. Sometimes these challenges, they are confronted with trying to make decisions and manage big emotions. But it's in these moments that I'm inspired to be part of the solution and not the problem. I do not know who nominated me, but I want to say a huge thank you. My gratitude knows no bound, and I feel honored to work alongside with you, and I feel more inspired to do more.
So this is the Compassionate Award, but I'd like to first say that I think that you are all compassionate, kind, and show empathy and understanding. And in my role here at the Trust, I'm always bowled over by the staff that I meet when I visit. So congratulations to you all. So it's my pleasure to announce as well as saying huge congratulations to our finalists, it's my pleasure to announce who the awards are going to go to. The Bronze Award goes to Atta.
Just want to say thank you, and I think I've done the speech already, so thank you to everyone, and a big shout out to the ICCR teams.
Thank you, Atal. And the Silver Award goes to Jika.
thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you especially for the opportunity to be part of a solution to one of the world's biggest challenges, mental health. I want to say thank you to the leadership of the team I belong to, Mr. Gerald Nwasu, my hub manager, my amazing clinical leads, Mary Pitt, Hamida Kanum, Pumalani Loyi, thank you. And of course, the medics, Dr. Udenze Vincent, Dr. Tosin Adenuga, Dr. Patel Ashi, thank you so much, Yvonne Sibanda, and to the amazing staff at Small Heath, thank you for the support and encouragement. Thank you.
And therefore, the gold winner of the Compassionate Award 2025 is Dalbia.
Sometimes, we don't actually have words to express how we're feeling. Some of you here probably know me, and you probably know that I'm very, very shy. So I'm going to keep this really, really small and sweet. Maybe 5 minutes. No, joking. Just want to share a quick journey that I've had with mental health services. Mid-90s, I had an armed robbery in my business. I suffered with PTSD and depression. I was patient for 4 years in the trust. I found the experience so wonderfully good. I joined the trust as an employee. Last 25 years has been absolutely fantastic. Really want to thank all of you for all the values of this trust. When I joined the trust, we didn't have these values, but I'm so proud of these values in the trust. Just want to thank everybody here and really appreciate all the support. Thank you to all those people, or the person who nominated me.
The Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust Values Awards 2025.
Okay, so congratulations to all of you guys. Your compassion makes a real difference in people's lives, and we're so proud to celebrate your work tonight. And next, we move into a very special category, one that's chosen by people at the heart of what we do, our service users and carers.
This award is incredibly special to all of us here at Team BSMHFT. Unlike the other events, the ward evenings and events that we've held, tonight we're missing someone very special, someone who has always been at the heart of what we do and has always held us to account in a very lovely, beautiful way. Mustak Mirza, our former Deputy Lead Governor, our friend, our colleague, sadly passed away, as we know, at the end of February this year.
Yes, Mustak. He was deeply respected and a much-loved member of our BSHMFT family. He definitely would have been here on an occasion like this. So over more than 2 decades, he worked tirelessly to ensure that the voices of service users and carers were not only heard, but truly valued. As chair of the Patient Experience and Recovery Forum, he brought compassion, humility, and purpose to every single conversation.
Mustak wasn't only a role model of our values, I kind of always saw him as a bit of a custodian. He did point out to us when we weren't quite on it, but did so in a lovely way. But he also took time to remember when we did, and to make sure that we knew how much he appreciated when we lived our values. He truly believed in partnership, in listening, and in always putting people first, many times before himself. So it was only right that we renamed our Service User and Carers Choice Award the Mustak Mirza Award.
Very fitting. So before we meet this year's finalists for the Mustak Mirza Award, can we just take a moment to remember Mustak, and let's just celebrate his incredible legacy.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mustak Mirza, and like my namesake, M&M, I hope to bring some sweetness today. We come under one aim, improving mental health and well-being, under 3 values. That's how we unite together.
This feels like a really sad moment to be paying tribute to somebody that we hold so dearly in our hearts, that did so much for us as an organisation, and who gave us so much love, who's no longer here. But it's a real privilege to be able to name this award after Mustak.
I'm sure you are all proud, as I am, to be part of NHS family. The main aim of our trust to improve the mental health well-being of our service user, staff and carers and wider community.
Mustak was part of the Expect by Experience team, and it's a group of individuals who've gone through something and they've lived the experience, and then they're able to feedback on what we can do as the trust, how we can improve our services. He was always very keen to represent our service users and always tell us what we could do to improve. He was a very valuable member of the Expect by Experience team. Yeah.
I think what's unique about Mustak is that ability to really see the world from someone else's perspective, particularly someone who has experienced mental ill health. And we all think we have that empathy, and we want to try and see that. But I think Mustak was particularly gifted at doing that and presenting it back so that everyone could see what was being said.
So in my clinical director interview with Mustak, he was one of the panelists there, and while asking so many questions, it came to his turn to ask a question, and what he asked me was quite astonishing, quite surprising to me. I'm not expecting that question. He had a pause and he said to me that in this high-pressure job, like a director, how will you look after yourself, your mental health, your emotional well-being? And that was something quite telling of someone to ask from that panel to a director interview.
He really had the view that he wanted to bring people together, and that there was some kind of commonality, even though there was difference between us, and that's what was unique about Mustak.
I loved the way he would always be pleased to see you. He really would light up when you came across him, and wherever it would be, whatever the setting, even when he was really quite poorly, that came across.
You meet so many people in the trust and everywhere you go, but Mustak was one of those people that you would remember even meeting once. That's how much of an impact he's made to all of us.
Yeah, one of the things he'd sort of finish a conversation with is thank you for being kind, or an email, thank you for being kind. and he would prompt others to be kind. And I just think that's a really, really great characteristic about Mustak that I will really remember forever.
We've taken it for granted that Mustak will always be around. He turns up at every event. He's super supportive. We can rely on him to be that voice. And I guess that's going to be missed most.
You loved us, and we love you, Mustak. Your memory will live on. Your legacy will live on. You'll always be part of the values that are Team BSMHFT.
And so tonight we all are also remembering and honouring other Team BSHMFT colleagues who have sadly passed away over the last year. I name them: Michael Doherty, Helen Guy, Alison Keane, Rapunzel Nar Kwam, Wayne Pedley, Gerald Walton, and Maureen Farrell. Can I ask every one of you just to stand and give all of our former colleagues who've passed away in the past year a round of applause that they deserve. It was important for us to acknowledge and recognise that they're missed. It's not a sad occasion, but it's an occasion just to reflect and pause what contribution they made to BSHMFT, and they definitely will sadly be missed by us all. And so you may take your seats. So the Mustak Award is nominated by service users or carers recognising outstanding contributions to care and recovery. So please welcome our presenters for this award to the stage, and that is Medical Director for Bida Area and Governor Harpel Bath.
Hello everyone, that was a real fitting tribute to Mustak, and I'm a bit emotional. Last 2 years, I definitely did an award with Mustak on the stage with me, so I really miss him. And he's the first person I thought about when I walked in here today. But as was said in the video, Roisin said, he lives on through us and he lives in our hearts. So coming back to the awards, I'll hand over to Harpal.
Thank you, Verbeda. Yes, it's amazing to be here and also being part of the judging for this really special category. So let's see who's been shortlisted for this poignant award.
Hi, I'm Jazz. I've been in my role as co-production lead and with the Trust for just over 3 years now. And the work I've led on is supporting the co-design and co-production and involvement of our service users and experts by experience within the Community Mental Health Transformation Programme. It feels really special to be recognised within this category, and especially this year, given that it's been renamed as the Mustak Mirza Award. So I did work with Mustak extensively, both in a previous role and in this current role, and it's testament to him and all our other service users and experts by experience who get involved in our work, to work collaboratively and really champion the service user voice. It's so essential to all the work that we do, that everything that we do in terms of our service delivery, in terms of our service design, is co-designed and co-produced with our service users and experts by experience. Do you know what I really love about my job is just having that really privileged position to be able to work directly with service users, experts by experience, their families and carers, giving them a voice, but also more than just giving them a voice, having them be part of our decision making and where possible, be part of delivering services. So I just want to say a thank you to everyone who supported me in my role, including our service users, experts by experience, my colleagues, and especially a massive thank you to whoever nominated me. Thank you for recognising me and seeing me.
Hello, my name is Bernadette. I am the peer coordinator at SIAS, which is Solihull Integrated Addiction Services, and my job here is to manage the volunteers, and all of the volunteers have got lived experience of substance misuse, and some of them dual diagnosis with mental health conditions. So I think that I have been nominated for this award because somebody has seen the passion that I have for supporting the volunteers who are on my team and also the service users here. And my passion is to make sure that these people have a voice within this service and that they can advocate for themselves and that they can believe in themselves. And the work that I do with them helps them to recognise their own worth. When I received the email to say that I had been shortlisted for this award, my initial response was shock, and I thought maybe it was a joke because I didn't know that I'd been nominated. And then when I found out that it was authentic, I just had a feeling of just a sense of pride in the work that I do, because sometimes you do question, are you making a difference? And I'm so passionate about this work and giving people a voice. I just felt immense pride. I'd just like to say to the person that nominated me, thank you so much for the recognition. Thank you for seeing all the hard work that I do. It really means a lot. Thank you.
So Melissa is a 16-bedded acute female ward. So we, cater to everybody that's in crisis, really. They're, a really good team. Because of the acuity and the quick turnover of patients, there's a lot of burnout at times. So the staff are really good at sort of managing their own mental health and being there for the patients. And there's been a lot of changes recently, and they've adapted really well. It's a good team. What I think service users value most about the team is that they're responsive and they're always there for the patients to help them in their recovery journey.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I work on Melissa Suite as a healthcare assistant. The team are very ecstatic that we've been nominated for the award. It's nice to have some recognition for the hard work that we do. It's a very quick pace, quick moving ward, and sometimes things can be difficult on there, but yeah, it's nice to feel valued. So as a whole team, we'd like to thank whoever has nominated us. We really appreciate it, and it's nice recognition.
So now let's find out who the winners are for this prestigious award. The Bronze Award goes to Melissa Sweet.
Hi everyone. First of all, just want to thank whoever nominated us. We are very proud and humbled. We all know that as healthcare professionals, when we come to work, we offer our services to care for those who are in need of care, and that is the kind of, motivation that we all have. So being nominated is a recognition that our efforts, not just us in Melissa, but all our efforts are not in vain. I did not know Mustak personally, but I heard a lot about him and of his compassion and his love and his attitude. So I just wanted to say that his values reminds me and us of the motto that I have personally long held. And I wanted to remind my ward staff, many of whom are not here because they're doing shifts, but also everyone here, that we might walk through the storms of life and work, but we never walk alone.
And next, the Silver Award goes to Jazz Janagle.
So Harpo just said, say a few words. I'm going to go with few. A few. Okay. Genuinely, thank you. I'm going to get a little bit emotional. A lot of you will have seen me dancing up there on the DJ day. That's the first time I've ever DJ'd in my life, along with Matteo. We just kind of did this crazy thing of like DJing, and I freaking loved it. I said freaking, I didn't swear, I promise you, I said, yeah. So that was amazing. I'm just going to share a really quick anecdote. Oh God, without giving the year away, because you'll work out my age, but a few years ago, I was a service user for BSMHFT, and I had an appointment. It was one of the worst appointments ever, and I was so ill and I was so down. And I went to go and see this psychiatrist who sat in the appointment with his back turned towards me, and the only time he looked at me was when he asked if I was religious, and I said no, and he looked at me and he was like, "You're not religious?" And I was like, "No." And the second time he looked at me was when he asked if I was married or had a girlfriend, and I was like, "No, I'm gay." And he turned around and looked at me and tutted, and it was just the most disempowering, awful thing. There is huge amazingness at being in the position that I'm in now. To be able to stand on this stage, to get an award, to be DJing and dancing my off. Honestly, it's just amazing. And we often talk about service users, and the way we speak and communicate with our service users is so key. Like I love all the stuff that we're doing around kind of like being more trauma informed, and if we can be more trauma informed and be more compassionate, it changes everything. So I'm so grateful for what I am. Let me give a shout out to my community transformation team over there. I love these guys. I love all of them. Genuinely all of them. There are way too many of you to remember. I'm a little bit drunk as well, so I can't remember off your names. I'm not going to lie. But let me give a special thank out to somebody who's not here, who I absolutely freaking adore. Rennie Bhopal-Padhya. Honestly, just my queen. I call her my queen, and she's my queen. She took a chance on me to give me the job. I've gone way over, haven't I? I'm so sorry. But honestly, she's not here, so I just want to say a massive thank you to her. Thank you guys. I love you. Yeah.
Thanks for that, Jazz, and keeping it short in jazz time. And the Gold Award goes to, unfortunately she can't be here today, but a big round of applause for Bernadette Heron.
The Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust Values Awards 2025.
Congratulations to Bernadette, and as you know, this award is a special one and it means so much, so well done to everybody who's been nominated and has won. Next up is our Caring Minds Charity Champion Award, presented by our non-exec director Monica Shafak and myself. So this award celebrates an individual or team who has gone above and beyond to support service users, carers, or staff through our Caring Minds charity, whether that's through charitable or voluntary work. Let's take a look at the finalists.
Hi, I'm John. I'm a receptionist with the operations team here at the Ofcom Centre in Moseley. Our role here is to provide the meeting rooms and the facilities that make all the visitors and staff visit to the Ofcom as pleasurable and as comfortable as possible. I work with a great team. We're like a family here, as are all the different teams in the Ufcombe Centre. But the operations team, the receptionists, we're very close, and we look out for each other. But we look out for every visitor as well. We try and make everybody's visit to the Ufcombe Centre as comfortable as possible.
We try and support Caring Minds charity by doing a lot of raffles. We've also done, one of the receptionists has done a Christmas shirt challenge. Which one is he going to wear? So that raised money. LGBTQ plus raffle. So we do a lot of raffles and a lot of cake sales.
I think I can speak for all of us. We were quite honoured to be nominated for the award. As I say, we're really close. We all bounce off each other, so it was a great feeling to be involved.
I'd like to thank the person who nominated us. It's really appreciated, as the team has supported the charity through many years and achieved a lot.
Hi, my name's Stacey. I'm Quality Improvement Lead covering Dementia, Frailty and Specialties. Our job is to support staff, service users, experts by experience. If they want to sort of implement change, we'll help them realise that change and hopefully with the goal to sort of foster the change going forward as well. I feel like I've been recognised for the Caring Minds Charity Champion because of the charity work that I've done with Caring Minds. I've had quite a busy year doing a lot of community engagement events, and I've raised over £500 for the run that I did earlier in the month. When the shortlist was announced, I was actually on a Teams call with my colleague, and I was really excited to look because I was looking for some project teams that I had nominated, and I wanted to see if they'd been shortlisted. And my colleague was like, Stacey, you've been shortlisted. And I was too busy looking to see who'd been shortlisted to even realise that I'd been shortlisted myself. So it was a massive shock. I'd like to say to the person that nominated me a big thank you, but also to say I've not finished yet. I want to jump out of a plane. So you've got that on camera now. So I've got to jump out of a plane for Caring Minds.
I'm Sharon, I'm the Centre Coordinator here at the Ufcombe Centre, and my role is to ensure the centre is ready for people to come in the morning and to do their training. So it's looking over after the health and safety part and all the risk assessments. I've been in my role since April last year, and I've had the opportunity to support the charity by hosting events, craft fairs, supporting the team as well. And also I've lately done some administration work for them. I'm really passionate about my role, and I'm passionate about what I do and what the Trust does for both staff and service users. And I believe in the charity and what they do for not only service users but also for staff. When I opened the email I was really shocked. And I just want to say thank you because the support I've given has been recognised.
A huge congratulations to all of the finalists. So the Bronze Award goes to the Ufcombe Centre.
just want to say a big thank you. Mike and John can't be here tonight, but I've got the best team and we're going to keep on doing what we're doing.
And the Silver Award goes to someone who has publicly said she's going to jump out of a plane for caring minds. She's also sitting on my table. Well done, Stacey Watkins.
Why did I say that? Just a massive thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but mostly just want to say a big thank you to my mum. She made me sort of the person that I am. I know it sounds really cheesy, but giving to Caring Minds is just sort of, I love giving to charity. Big shout out to my family over there and also the QI team. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, thank you, love doing it. And also the Ofcom Centre, I love the Ofcom team. They're my gold.
And that means the Gold Award, we'll be seeing her back on stage again, goes to Sharon.
This is like the Oscars. I haven't prepared anything because I never ever thought I could win. This means so much to me. My mum passed through COVID due to dementia, and this was my way of giving back to the Trust. I am so passionate about what I do, and all I can say to you is please, please keep giving. Please, please keep fundraising for Caring Mind, because this is our trust. This is our charity. So please, please, for the sake of service users, for the sake of staff, please keep giving. Thank you.
The Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust Values Awards 2025.
It's time now to move on to our first Team of the Year Awards for Professional Support Service. Please welcome Patrick Nairumbu and Governor David Slater to present the award.
Okay, so this award recognizes a non-clinical team that's gone above and beyond to improve the work environment for staff or for the quality of care for service users. Whether it's support, innovation, or simply keeping things running, these teams make an impact every day.
Here are the shortlisted finalists for the Team of the Year in Professional Support Services Award.
My name's Sandra and I'm the Participation and Experience Manager and also responsible for the Expert by Experience programme for the Trust. My team are predominantly based at the Ofcom Centre, however we reach out far and wide and cover every service within the Trust.
One of our main roles is to
improve patient experience across the trust and what their care means to them within the trust.
The service users and families, I feel, appreciate the fact that we're there to listen, that they're heard, that their voice counts, and things are actually actioned on their behalf. And our Expert by Experience programme is an extension of that, where people who actively want to work with us get more involvement in that.
We are like a little family, and we all support each other really well, and we really bounce ideas off each other, especially when we get together and we can have big discussions about how to move forward as a team. It's really good to see.
To be recognised for this award is absolutely wonderful. It's to be appreciated, it's to be thanked, and it means everything to us, to the team.
Hi, my name's John. I'm a senior ICT engineer with the ICT department. The ICT department are a 70-strong force. We have the application support team, the service desk, technical services, and the ESR and payroll team. We support clinical and corporate staff in the day-to-day running of their operations, and that enables them to effectively do their jobs to look after our service users.
So we're part of the corporate systems team within ICT. Within that, we manage ESR, which is the electronic staff records. Alongside that, we also look after expenses and the safer staffing tools, which involve health roster, safer staffing.
I work in the application support team. We look after our clinical systems such as RIO and EPMA, supporting our staff members to enable the care of our service users on their pathway in their treatment.
I work for the systems development team, which oversees the upgrades, testing and process changes to any clinical systems, basically, as well as development and integration with those systems with outside systems in the wider NHS.
We are really pleased to be nominated for this award. It gives us a brilliant opportunity to showcase the whole of ICT and the services we provide. We would like to say thank you to whoever's nominated us for giving us the opportunity to showcase all of the hard work that goes on behind the scenes.
My name's Deborah and I'm the manager of the Postgraduate Medical Education Department. As a team, we are committed in supporting resident doctors from their first year through to their higher training. They are allocated into various placements across the West Midlands. Whilst in our trust, they attend teaching programmes to support their training and education needs.
What service users would most value about our team is that we provide high quality training to all our doctors, which in turn help doctors administer high quality care for the service users.
One of the most satisfying things about working in the team is seeing people come from all over the world and helping them and watching them progress through their medical journey.
To be acknowledged for this year's Values Awards is an amazing feeling. To be recognised as a team that is back of house. I mean, there is a lot of recognition with people that work in hospitals and for the service users, but to be working with the doctors that provide quality care for the service users is an amazing feeling. Whoever did nominate us, I want to thank you for putting our name out there and for people to know who we are.
Okay, so the Bronze Award goes to the ICT team.
Thank you very much, all. I'll stand back here, shall I? Thank you very much for the nomination and the recognition for the hard work the ICT team does every day in supporting all of you. So thank you very much. So that really was the whole team. The Silver Award goes to the Postgraduate Medical Education team.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so overwhelmed to be standing here today. I'd like to give a big thank you to who nominated our team. And most of all, I'd like to give a big thank you to my team. We are a small team, but we do deliver big. And again, we will continue to deliver the reason why we're up here today. And it's nice to know that we have been recognised for the work that we do, and we value every moment in working within PGME. Thank you.
And the gold winner of the Team of the Year in Professional Support Services Award is the Participation and Experience team.
So before I hand over to the people that do all the work, I just wanted to say been absolutely, completely overwhelmed actually by the amount of co-production, experts by experience, service user, family and carer voice that has been mentioned tonight. And I think we know that that's why we're all here, but I would put my bottom dollar on the fact that there will not be another mental health trust or even NHS trust that has had so much speak of co-production and service user family voice And actually that's as a result of this team, because they have worked so hard to bring that. But I want to congratulate us all as a trust, because it takes us all to achieve that. But we've had Rachel Upton, we've had Jazz Janagle, we've had Rekha up here, and now us and Katie, obviously, as well. So I want to say that. And also, I just want to mention Recovery College. We've got Jennifer here and Anne Glover. We all know that Recovery College is the absolute gold standard of co-production. But I think what Recovery College has done, along with the participation experience team, is really embed those principles. But it is about the participation experience team. Congratulations, and I'm going to hand over to them.
I'm just never used to really speaking, am I? You know me. I just want to say thank you to all the staff that actually support us. It's a real tough job sometimes. And we couldn't do it without the support of all the trust staff. But also, more importantly, is our experts by experience, who are amazing, and they absolutely support us all the time. I am very, very privileged to have this team. It's probably the best team that I've ever worked with, and their commitment and their passion and their really, really genuine hard work that they do every single day makes me very humble. So I'm a very, very lucky girl. So thanks very much for this. This really means a lot.
The Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust Values Awards 2025.
Wow, a huge well done to our finalists. Your behind the scenes work makes a huge difference to how we care for both our service users and each other.
Next, we move on to the second of our dedicated team awards for Team of the Year Clinical Services. Please welcome to the stage our presenters for this award, Director of Operations Vanessa Devlin and Governor Leona Tassab.
Evening all. You right? Yay! Yeah. I love Team of the Year. It's great. There's so many people we can get on the stage this year, eh? See if it collapses. So it's an absolute pleasure being here with you. She's broke her shoe dancing. She's told us. Yes. Leona, the bingo queen. Babs bingo. Right. Let's get down to business. Right, so Team of the Year Clinical Services Award. This award recognises a clinical team that demonstrates outstanding disciplinary working to improve the care and experience of our service users. That's what it says in here. Right, go on.
So let's meet the shortlisted finalists for this year.
Hi, my name is Gerald. I'm the Clinical Hub Manager for East CMHTs, based here at Chapman Road in Snow Heath. East Hub is a community centre where patients attend for their follow-up outpatients appointments, and some patients come for depot medication, which is administered in the community clinic.
The community services here are very well integrated with the community, and I think we are also having a very good teamwork established in the hub, and working together makes us a very successful team providing good service.
Our medics are part of our strength, with 5 consultants led by Dr. Khan, 30 years experience, myself 15 years experience as a consultant. It makes this team flow very well.
Service users value our compassionate. We are very compassionate towards them. They value our empathy and the respect that we give them through when they come in, and the way that we go beyond to provide the services for them.
Thank you sincerely to the person who nominated the team. whatever happens tonight, we are all winners in our own rights. And we'll strive for excellency for our service users, their families, and their carers. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Harry Shanmugaratnam, and I'm one of the consultant psychiatrists at the Birmingham and Solihull Eating Disorder Service. So it's a really broad team. So day to day, there's the inpatient side where we've got a 10-bedded unit, so looking after patients from around the whole of the West Midlands. And then in the community side, there's patients coming in for their appointments with their nurses, with doctors for medical follow-ups, and also with our psychology team to receive treatments for the various eating disorders that we treat here.
The reason why I think the team was nominated for this particular category is because of the innovation we have implemented in the last year or so. And one of the examples is 2 separate new day treatment pathways, one for binge eating disorder, the other one for avoidant resistive food intake disorder. The idea is to give service users the opportunity to come to day treatment, have their meals with support from the staff team, so that they can actually overcome the anxiety around eating and learn to develop a much healthier relationship with food.
To be acknowledged for this year's Values Award, it feels good to know that people are working together. We're showing that we care about the patient, and that's coming across in what we do and to other people as well. So it feels great.
Thank you for the nomination. It's fantastic to be recognised, and I feel like we're doing some really good work.
So the intensive community rehabilitation team aims to deliver rehabilitation care to people in the community as opposed to in hospital. And it's part of our recovery arm, and we support patients that would have suffered severe and enduring mental illness.
We are one of 2 teams in the Trust who have successfully collaborated with Birmingham Mind. I would see this as a significant milestone in our journey. Without the collaboration with Birmingham Mind, we wouldn't be able to provide the effective care to our service users.
As a peer mentor in the team, I feel service users value most the relatability and the knowledge of mental health that comes with our role.
Service users have told us that knowing we've been through our own challenges makes them more comfortable, allowing us to ensure care is person-centred and meaningful.
Getting recognised for this category feels very rewarding. All the team have been working so hard, and seeing all this hard work and this entire journey come to this point is just very validating.
So I'd like to say thank you to the individual who nominated us for this award.
Huge congratulations to all of our finalists. Now for the winners of the Team of the Year for Clinical Services. The Bronze Award goes to Small Heath Centre.
I think this is the best CMHT ever assembled in the history of Birmingham and Solihull. Thank you very much, guys. We accept this achievement with great humility and a determination to keep improving on our promise to deliver quality services and outcomes for our patients. Thank you.
The Silver Award goes to the
Adult Eating Disorder Service.
We just want to say a massive thank you for this. We really appreciate it. This is hands down the best team I've ever worked with. I absolutely love working with them every day. And we just wanted to big shout out as well to the rest of our team that obviously can't be with us this evening.
And just as a peer support worker, I come into work every single day feeling really privileged to work with a team that have patient service users completely at the heart of what they do. So I'm very, very proud and very, very happy for all of us. Thank you.
And the Gold Award goes to the
Intensive Community Rehab
Hi everyone, I didn't know we were doing speeches, so I didn't really prepare anything at all. I would just like to say thank you for the person who nominated us and thank you for my team. It's one of the best teams to manage and this is the start of ICRT, so watch this space, there'll be more of us. We're a least restrictive pathway for service users and that's what we want to do to grow in this trust and become a least restrictive trust, I guess. But yeah, thank you everyone.
Talking about teams, that was the biggest one on there, wasn't it now then? Yeah. So massive thanks to our 3 teams. I mean, it was really, really difficult shortlisting all, wasn't it? I felt like over 100 teams there.
I think she's exaggerating.
Yeah, well, it felt like that. It was absolutely amazing. So congratulations to all the teams. Everything you do really, really does make a difference to service users. And I love all the teams in our organisation anyway. So we've got to move on to our final award. And I believe we're bringing on a lifetime award. So both Roisin and Phil are going to join us again on stage. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So this last award is a very special award, and it's for an inspirational individual who has dedicated many years of service to our trust and actually to the wider NHS.
Let's take a moment to honour and hear about our remarkable finalists.
Hi, my name is Jennifer. I'm an healthcare assistant and I'm based in Endeavour Court, which is a step to recovery unit. We do a lot of activities. That's mainly what we sort of emphasize on, because activities is to get the service users mobile and get them, move in and do things that is good for their health and good for their mental health too. We do a lot of fun things. I'm now retired, but I worked for 39 years and then I came back part-time it's been 8 years now. So and all together it's 47 years, but I'm still enjoying it. I haven't lost my joy. I still enjoy coming to work and looking after the service users and giving it my best, really. Wow. I opened my email and I saw Chief Executive and I thought, oh, what have I done now? And then I composed myself, then I read a bit further down and I see, congratulations, you've been nominated for an award. I thought, ooh, I was surprised. But then after a while, I was kind of honored to think, oh, wow, all my years of working, and I sometimes think, oh, nobody cares. But now I know that somebody do care, and here it is, I'm valued. So I was very happy. To all the persons that nominated me, I would just like to say one big thank you to them.
So hi, I'm Sidira. I work at the Zinnia Center as a consultant psychiatrist, and I work alongside Dr. Isaac, who's been nominated for the Lifetime Achievement Award. So Dr. Isaac has worked for the Trust for the last 20 plus years. He works as an associate specialist. He worked for both home treatment and the acute wards at the Zinnia Center, and more recently the wards at the Zinnia. So I think what the service users value is his ability to listen and show them care and compassion, his commitment. They always know they can approach him and he'll have time for them and try and help them and support them. Service users who've left us will come back to the building and ask for Dr. Isaac years later.
Dr. Isaac feels very humbled that he's been acknowledged for the work that he's doing, and he's very grateful, but being the gentleman that he is, he just said that he's only doing his job. Knowing Dr. Isaac, I think what he would say is that thank you to the person, very grateful for being acknowledged and being nominated for this award, and grateful.
Hi, I'm Graham. I run the art and pottery sessions for the inpatients units, the acute service for 15 acute wards. Well, I've been running the pottery sessions for 42 years for the Trust. The important thing is to get the patients to make things which they're proud of, and we do it in such a way that it's made easy for them by using moulds. We press clay into moulds, you can roll ball to clay into the moulds, smooth it out, and seeing the eyes light up when stuff comes out of the kiln. and they can't believe that they've made it. That is really good. I mean, a lovely shiny pot comes out of the kiln and they can't believe it. And then they're going to give it to a member of their family. I haven't a clue who's nominated me. But yes, I'm flattered. And I just hope that I can carry on for a little bit longer to help the service users, the patients, to have a better experience while in hospital. To the people or person who nominated me on this, I would really like to thank you very much, to appreciate what I do in this trust.
Yeah, huge congratulations to all our finalists.
Yeah, thank you all. The Bronze Award goes to Dr. Isaac.
I have to thank my team for this nomination. I never expected it. Those who know me know that I'm a person of very few words. It's only when I'm speaking to my patients that I say a lot. I have to thank my wife, who has endured late days and nights while I'm working. I haven't finished yet. And the struggle still continues. Thank you very much.
And thank you for your humour too. Thank you. The Silver Award goes to Graham Taylor.
Good evening, everybody. And thank you very much for this big surprise. I want to thank all the staff and service users I've worked over the last 42 years. I have done my best to use the pottery and art skills that I trained at Wolverhampton Polytechnic a long time ago, to use meaningful activities, projects, in a calming, safe atmosphere. I put the classic FM on and lovely music, which helps their self-esteem, their confidence, dexterity as such, and give them a new interest to look forward to each week while they're in hospital or in day centres I used to work at, to which they can transfer their skills when discharged. The sessions can see, at the sessions we can see if they can follow instructions, have communication skills, and cope in a group situation, get their hands dirty, creating clay with their hands and make beautiful pottery. I just want to share a couple of service users' comments, I hope you don't mind. A few months ago, I was in Sudways in Moseley, and a service user came up to me and said, aren't you the art man? I said, yes. And he said, all those years ago, when I went to your art classes at All Saints Hospital, I suddenly realised that there is a glimmer of hope to carry on. And that really touched my heart, and I thought I'd let you know. And the patient on George Wood said, Graham's sessions are brilliant. They are very relaxing with the classical music in the background. He gives you a lot of ideas which pottery you should do. He likes having a laugh with you. I respect his relaxed way of working. He is a true credit to the NHS.
Well, it's no prizes for guessing who's coming up next. Our gold award goes to Jennifer Lindsay.
Explain what I'm feeling right now, but I know it feels good. It really does. It really does. Honestly, first of all, I just want to thank my God for health and strength for 47 years of working in the NHS. And I don't know. And I'm still enjoying it. I am still enjoying it. I just want to thank my son and my daughter for supporting me tonight. And I just want to thank, there's a man in the crowd. I call him the boss. His name's Munya. Yeah, I thank you. There's my girl Riri, thank you. And all the other persons that nominated me, I just want to thank you. Because you know, it's just, I just can't explain it. I really can't. But all I know that working for the Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health Trust has been an experience for me, a good one too, and I'm not tired yet. Yeah? You know, sometimes when I go down the high street, not so long ago I was walking down the high street and the ex-service user came up to me and he remembered my name. And he said, "You all right, Jenny?" I said, yeah, I'm good. He said, "You still working?" I said, "Yeah, I am." He said, "You remember when you took me on my leave and I run off?" I said, "Yeah, it wasn't fun." He said, "Yeah, but I did come back though." I said, "Yeah." So it's things like that that drives me and keeps me going. And I will continue until whenever. Thank you so much. And as we say, thank you. As we say in the island, respect, one love.
Oh, what an evening, and what a wonderful way to end it. Jennifer, thank you so much for giving us so much laughter as well. Everybody tonight has embodied what Team BSMHFT is all about. The commitment, the compassion, the inclusion, the ability to love each other, to support each other, and to have some fun while we do it.
Absolutely. Tonight has been a powerful reminder of the difference that compassion, commitment, innovation, inclusion can make, not just in our service, but actually in the lives of the people that we actually serve.
Before we say a final goodnight, we just want to take a moment to say some really huge thank yous to the many people who've made tonight possible, who've worked so hard to make it such an enjoyable night for us.
Yeah. And so a big thank you once again to our wonderful race flag dancers. Yeah. And also a special thank you to our amazing communication team. Can we give them a big round of applause? They've done a fantastic job, you know, putting all of this together. We really do appreciate the work that they've done. And actually, I just want to shout out to Mandy Fletcher as well. She's acting all shy in the corner, but she's not really. We really appreciate all of them. And between them, they've spent months actually crafting every single detail of tonight's celebration.
Thank you also to our Aston Villa staff that are here tonight. Thank you for looking after us so well. Once again to our fabulous first-time DJs, to Jazz and Matteo. To the fabulous Pete, Piddington Productions, and all of your crew who support us, not just tonight, but many of our events. And they're the brains behind all of our videos tonight. Ben, where are you, Ben? Ben, someone else who has spent hours in the trust and feels part of the furniture, and our photographer tonight, Adam, who's here to capture the whole of the evening.
I'm sure you all enjoyed the bingo, didn't you? Yeah, Batman and Robin. It was great, and we just wanted to introduce something a little bit different and to break up the evening. So thank you once again to that team. Our heartfelt thanks once again, and we're really plugging this again to our SSL colleagues. And Shane's going, oh no, but he's loving it really. Oh no. Okay, and you know their generous sponsorship made this entire evening possible, and that's why we're extending our thanks to them. And your continued support definitely does mean a lot to us at BSHMFT.
Yeah, so whilst we know that everyone in Team BSMHFT lives our values to the letter, we're also human. And so before we say goodnight and allow ourselves to relax and enjoy ourselves a bit more, we've got a bit of a video that we wanted to watch you, so some of our human elements. The bloopers.
Hi, my name's Hadia. This is going to be so hard. This is going to be really difficult. I can't do it. Oh my God. Okay, I can do it. Okay. Hello. God. Okay, hot. Okay, I'm ready. James. I'm not interviewable. My name is Hadia. I'm the ward manager working at Rayside Clinic. I looked over there.
Seeing the changes. That wasn't what we were going to say.
Another part of the and so I'm going to say another part. Ben, I think you're laughing and then you're making me laugh. Another part of what we do. This is wrong. This is wrong. This feels so wrong.
When I found about, oh my God, it's so funny.
Hi, my name is Gerald. I'm the clinical hub manager for small kids.
I support the it's really difficult. And I was asking my colleagues, have they?
Oh God, this is so draining. Okay.
I think well said, Dr. Udenzi. There's not much to add.
No, you've got to say something else.
No, that's
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Don't do that. Don't you dare put that in. Oh no, it's going to be on those outtakes, isn't it? No. I'm really bad at that. I've got no filter.
I'm so glad they didn't have me up there doing it. I really am. To all of tonight's nominees and finalists and winners, thank you. Genuinely, thank you. Your compassion, inclusivity, and commitment are what makes this trust such a special place. I feel really privileged to be a part of BSHMFT. This is not scripted now. So I feel really privileged to be a part of BSHMFT because it is the best trust in my eyes. And tonight is definitely a testament of that. And all of these stars that are on the tables here actually represent that all of you are not just rising, you are stars. And it's really a privilege. It's a privilege to be the chair of the trust and actually be able to be to see other trusts and think ours is the best and stick my chest out, because I definitely believe that we are. So thank you very much to every one of us.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here for each other, taking the time to support each other, taking the time to nominate each other, and taking the time to celebrate each other. The music will continue. The photo booth is still out there, so if you haven't been out there, get your photos. And if you have, go back and do it again. Thank you so much.
The Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust Values Awards 2025.